how's it going? So I'm gonna get into recording this other one. So for the lesson, the quote of the week or the quote of the day, John 8:32. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Amen. So I'm gonna start getting into Leviticus. So in Leviticus, we're gonna go to chapter 27. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, if anyone makes a special vow to dedicate persons to the Lord by giving equivalent values, set the value of a male between the ages of 20 and 60 at 50 shekels of silver, according to the sanctuary shekel. And if it's a female, set her value at 30 shekels. And if it's a person between the ages of 5 and 20, set the value of a male at 20 shekels, and of a female at 10 shekels. If it is a person between 1 month and 5 years, set the value of a male at 5 shekels of silver, and that of a female at 3 shekels of silver. If it is a person 60 years old or more, set the value of a male at 15 shekels, and of a female at 10 shekels. If anyone making the vow is too poor to pay the specified amount, he is to present the person to the priest, who will set the value for him according to what the man making the vow can afford. Now in this one, I want you to look back and tell me, what is 50 shekels of silver to be given to? Is it male or female? What is the value if the male or female are ages 5 and 20? Give me both values. And who are you to give it to, so that way they can set the value according to what you could pay. Now we're going to get into Exodus 37. Bezalel made the ark of acacia wood, 2.5 cubits long, a cubit and a half wide, and a cubit and a half high. He overlaid it with pure gold, both inside and out, and made a gold, and he inserted the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark to carry it. He made the anointment cover of pure gold. Then he made 2 cherubims out of hammered gold at the ends of the cover. He made one cherubim. Oh, he made one cherub. On one end, he made them of the cover. He made one cherub on one end and the second cherub on the other. At the two ends, he made them of one piece with the cover. The cherubim had their wings spread upwards, overshadowing the cover with them. The cherubim faced each other, looked towards the cover. Now here I want you to tell me the two mistakes and the two things that I left out within that chapter, Exodus 37. So when you read over it in your Bible, tell me what two key elements would you have missed if you did not go back into the Bible to read it for yourself. Now we're going to get into Numbers 31. The Lord said to Moses, "Take vengeance on the Midianites for the Israelites. After that you will be gathered to your peoples." So Moses said to the people, "Arm some of your men to go to war against the Midianites, and to carry out the Lord's vengeance on them. Send into battle 1,000 men from each tribes of Israel." So 12,000 from each tribe, along with Phinehas, son of Eleazar, the priest, who took with him articles from the sanctuary and the trumpets for signaling. What two groups were at war at this point? And who are the people that had the trumpets and the signaling? Now we're going to get into Psalms 37. We're going to sing this song. I know I don't have the best voice. I'm sorry. I don't have all the adequate stuff for such things, as badly as I wish I did. So here we go. Do not fret because of evil men, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass they will soon wither, like green plants they will soon die away. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him and he will do this. He will make your righteousness shine like the dawn, the justice of your cause like noonday sun. Do not fret because of evil men, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass they will soon wither, like green plants they will soon die away. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desire of your heart. Commit your ways to the Lord. Trust in him and he will do this. He will make your righteousness shine like the dawn, the justice of your cause like noonday sun. Now, I usually only do it twice, but you can do it extra for extra credit. But remember, these are songs that God loved. These are like singing the songs that he appreciated when you go into Psalms and other songs. And by singing these songs, it's showing gratitude to God, and not only that, entertainment with the songs that he had chosen within his Bible. Now, on this one, after you're done singing that song, I'd like to challenge some of the musicians, rap artists, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Or even Spanish music, everything, like all different languages, all everywhere around the world. I would love for you to do the challenge of making your own style out of some Paslam songs, such as the ones that I have given inside of from the other two lessons and plus this one. And when you're doing that, there's different ways you could do it. You could break it down, move around the words and stuff like that. I'm going to show you one that I edited. Do not fret, trust in the Lord and do good, and enjoy safe pastures. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your ways to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will do justice like noonday sun. So do not fret, do not fret, do not fret. Trust in the Lord and do good, and enjoy safe pasture. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desire of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will do justice like noonday sun. Noonday sun. So what I did is, after I wrote it down, I kind of highlighted some of the spots that I wanted. That's kind of what I like to do. Like, you don't have to do it, you know what I mean? But I thought it'd be pretty cool and pretty fun. Like, this was the one for Monday that I made. Oh, Lord. No, hold on. Oh, Lord, protect me in their hearts and on their lips. Keep me, oh, Lord. Protect me along my path. Oh, Lord, I say to you, you are my God. Hear, O Lord, my cry for mercy. O Lord, protect me in their hearts and on their lips. Keep me, O Lord. Protect me along my path. Oh Lord, I say to you, you are my God. Hear, O Lord, my cry for mercy. See, like, you could try different things like that. I'm not saying you have to, you know what I mean? But a lot of times when we go to church, since I'm done with the lesson, I don't like to take things out of context. I was already done with the lesson, so I thought I'd give out some fun little assignments where you could actually have fun. And so after everything's done, a lot of people, they think that it's not interesting. Some of them get bored, tired real easily inside of church or like at Bible studies and stuff. So by making it a little bit more entertaining and having a little bit more fun, I think that could make it more interesting. That much more interesting to be able to want to pursue and follow. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, I put that right there. Got me a nice little nose piercing right there. I got my doubles right here. And then I got, of course, got my feathers That's like $7 million worth of feathers right there, let me tell you. Hmm. But like I was saying, in order to make it a little bit more interesting and a little bit more fun, you could do stuff like that. After you put together your little lesson plan, break it down, talk about it, but don't give your opinion on it. Don't say, well, I think that's what misleads us. And though, yes, I know I put it like that, but like I said, I'm not a pastor. I'm not none of that. I'm just trying to teach my way of how I think would be more entertaining about how to learn the Bible. Because I know that sometimes people don't think it's as interesting because most of the time they're just standing there. They talk with that regular tone that just kind of mellows you out. There's a few examples of great pastors that can actually wake you up. I'm not talking about me. I said pastors. There's some that come in with energy that you just can't get bored. You just like awake. And those do help out, you know? But not everybody has access to those things. That's why I want to be able to have something where I could have like a teaching thing. Now, I don't have no degrees or none of that. I don't have a certificate of I went to Bible study, all that. No. Like I said, my main audience to look for are people that don't feel comfortable to go to the church, or maybe got kicked out of the church, or maybe they walked in with clothes that was not accepting to other churches, and that kind of ruins it. I remember that when I came across my sweetie pie, um, she was actually being harassed by a pastor, man. She was just doing what she was supposed to be doing, not because she wanted to. Sometimes she does get excited and she's happy to do what she does, but sometimes, with the given situation and circumstances that go on in people's lives that people don't know about, there's hidden pains in everybody. And there was a pastor, I remember when before we met, I had read that this pastor was telling her, oh, just watch, you're gonna go to hell. How can you dress like that? How can you be like that? You think that God doesn't see this and that. And he was going off. Like, he was being pretty mean. And I remember I had read it and I felt a certain way about it. And so I was like, hey, you know what? I went and I messaged back to the guy. And I said, hey, man, why are you talking to this lady like this? You do realize the way that you talk is the real reason why people stay out of church. Because you're judging her, you're belittling her, and you don't even understand the kind of things that she's gone through. So, like, how are you going to do that and feel like you're doing everything right? A lot of people get so caught up in this life, they forget they need to die in the flesh. To die in the flesh is to die of your old ways. I've died in the flesh. I died in my old ways of what I used to be. And that's what people need to do sometimes. We have to always remember that those type of things ain't on us, Everything is all up to God, but it's up to us to be good people, to help out others, to try to help bring them to the light. Because a lot of people don't have that. They don't have people that could teach them the Bible. They didn't have a great home where their parents were rich because either they were in the Illuminati or because they did whatever else, or they work for the government that prints out money in a machine that they pass out to their people and leave us in poverty. A lot of people didn't get that. A lot of people actually struggled, pushed to a point where they had to do certain things whether they liked it or not, regardless. And this guy didn't even look at her as a lady. And when I texted him that, he said, well, I'm a pastor and I get authority from God to be able to judge. I said, no, you don't. No, you don't have the authority to judge because you're not Jesus and you're not God. You know, there was this old thing that I used to do. It was a game. I'd get my Joker cards. Boom, read them and weep. Now, whether it's not even really true, because, you know, a lot of the things that we do in life, you know, it does get intense. And if it did happen, or so happen, to be something like that, that's why we need to die in the flesh. Repent. Change our ways. And by doing so, I'm not saying all your problems go away. What I'm saying is you'll be able to walk in a new path, a new light, realizing where you could have gone wrong. So it's good to die in the flesh. It's good to be reborn. You know what? I messed up on that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe it should just be like a cartoon or like just a sub-story. Nothing that's real. Which, obviously, you know, it really isn't. When you're sitting down in a place empty by yourself, doing things by yourself. And even if it was, we could die in the flesh and be reborn. Try new steps. Try new things. A lot has changed over the time and course. It's not like it didn't need to be done. It's not like it wouldn't have happened anyways. It's not like anything would have gone sideways from what they naturally do anyways these days. It's easy to go up to someone and kill them. It's easy to do that. We see that every day on the news. But why kill someone physically when you can kill them in the flesh? And make them live by the Spirit. Now, a lot of the examples that I want to give from here on out, yes, I do want to start putting more videos out there. Not really for money, maybe for necessities like food, take care of my animals, take care of my kids, my wives. But more importantly, I want to start uploading more for the glory and the praise of God. Now, like I said, I'm not a pastor. I will not take over Sundays. Sundays is a very, very beautiful day. And there are people that are qualified with degrees and other such things that is better to go by those things. This, like I said, was to reach out to those that were forgotten. Now, my sweetie pie, as we're getting back, I told that gentleman, and after he said, oh, I have the authority to do this and that, I said, look, man, imagine if everybody looked at your wife and said, look at her. She's a bitch. She's a slut. She could go to hell because look at her. Who does she think she is? She thinks she's the shit. And she thinks she's better than everybody. We could go off and find all kinds of things. Or even that guy. We could say, hey, look, man, look at you. You're acting trashy. You don't know. You don't understand the Bible. You don't know this and that. There's so much that could have happened. There's some people that could have got offended because maybe she knew some people that were a little bit top notch and he got himself in trouble. There's a lot of different things that can go on like that. But my main thing is, as a church, your job is not to judge a person. Your job is to look at them. It's okay to point out some of the bad stuff, sure, but at least reach out to them in some way to invite them back in. Look, I didn't mean to say it like that. You know what I mean? I was just hoping to catch your attention. I didn't think if you would ever look at it. Or maybe I can go over there and pray for you and just or maybe from a distance. Maybe I've been praying for you. So many different things and outcomes that we could do. That's just an example for my sweetie pie. And so sometimes we need to find a direction to be able to go. The vision and the mission, yes, is very clear. It is very clear. Now, the feelings that we get as a family, brothers and sisters, as we lock arms and we know what it is we have to do. It is always great to look out for one another, but it is also better to help out those that we might not know the kind of things that they've been through. I've come across a lot of women that have been through things that you couldn't imagine, like my sweet cheeks. There's things that people go through, led up to a point where sometimes you feel alone. You just need a connection that understands you in a different way, even if it's far away. And those kind of things, it really takes play into stuff. Because sometimes people just need a little bit of help or know that somebody cares enough to look after them. So yes, a lot of people might be mad at the church. But we have to also be mad at ourselves because what faith could have done in our lives if we would have just continued on. That's why I want to have this where I can actually have class with y'all. Maybe have my funny skits where I'm having lunch with y'all after class. Because like I said, I like to do this role of being a teacher, but I also love to be a student. I love to sit down and feel like I'm there with y'all. Because I know that right now, like I said, I'm self-convicted right now. Sure. I love being able to feel like I'm around everybody when I'm alone. I feel alone, but I feel like there's many people just walking around in here. I get gifts you couldn't imagine, worth more than money. Love shown to me that is it's just amazing. I'd rather give things back and say, here you go. There are laughters that we have together as a family that most people don't even understand or don't even know about. We have great times, we have sad times. But that's just how it is sometimes. Life has no favorites. Now, I left a nice little Where's Waldo thing on my Facebook. So if you like that homework, you could go look at my Facebook and look at Life Has No Favorites. And in there's going to be some quotes on there, some pictures, and also some stickers in small areas. Now, I also do have multiple profiles. So it's up to you to find out which one it is or where it could be located. And have fun. Just learn to smile sometimes. Because life, it comes and goes. But it's good to have fun and do what we can. Enjoy what we do. And yes, I know I said that I wanted to upload 2 videos and stuff like that, but I enjoy this so much that when I died in the flesh, I want to give more back to God. I want to be able to have chances for people to be able to look at these videos and appreciate them. I want to be able to do what I used to do a lot. I want to donate by hand. I want to help out by hand. I want to give out more. I want to feel like I'm doing something, which, a lot of people know we try our best. But I want to show a different side of things. Because, yes, even though right now I am the joker as a teacher, I do want to have other things where I'm also the student. And it's kind of difficult doing it like this, and I have just empty seats. I want things to be more lively and talking and feel like it's happening, like it's really there. I want to bring these things to life. But I'm only going to rely on God. Que será, será. Because if God wants me to do this, He will provide. I'm not looking to go and work a job. I'm not looking to do all that. I want to upgrade this school, the Cave of Treasures. I want to upgrade it and make it look better. Little by little, I do. I have the reptile zoo that I want people to be able to come and enjoy, where maybe I could even have service outside. Well, not service, I'm sorry. Class session outside. Field trips, perhaps, and stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm looking and aiming to do. And every Sunday, like I said, I want people to still go to church. Give 10% of your time, or 10% of your money, 10% of donations. Maybe, hey, you know what? I don't like this shirt no more. I want to donate it. You know what? I don't even use that vehicle no more. I'm going to donate it. Whatever it be. However it be. And just give more and more time to God. Like I said, these things, you could read through it by yourself. Or you could watch this video and have fun and do that with me. Maybe you could upload a video of your own. Post it up on my page. Tag me on it. Excuse me, like that, I want it to be more interactive, in other words. I get some sort of interaction, and I love it, don't get me wrong. But I love an audience of interaction that's just looking amazing, See, faith can do a lot in a person's life. I have another picture. One of the greatest stories. It was a scary moment, but not for me and the team that we have. Left 2 rocks on the back of my truck. That's something you gotta earn. That's a story in a video you gotta earn. Now, life can scare us sometimes. We could be afraid, but don't ever fear. Fear the Lord only. And so with that, I'd like to say thank you all. I do have my schedule planned that I like to do. I like to get into it. So maybe later on today I can have and host Wedding Wednesday class to maybe have some ideas and projects for people that are married, having trouble, a little shaky, or just need something fun and exciting to just go by. Little projects, little ideas, some of it harsh, some of it okay. But that's just how it is. And if you choose to watch it, then thank you. If not, it's all right. I'm still going to do it anyways, because there's a team of ours, my brothers and my sisters in the faith. We have a lot of fun with this stuff. And I want to be able to have fun with all of them, but interacting. Until we get to finally have it where I don't even have to be here like this by myself, or having to go out there and visit them like that. I'd rather be able to go to the backyard and people gather all together while we have and play around and enjoy the memories that we've seen over time. Things that people need to catch up on. Because yes, it is a different time. It's a beautiful time. It's wonderful. There's so much more that we could still give and do and fix. But little by little. Thank you all for watching my video and everything. I hope you all enjoyed it. You know, the Bible, we're going to keep eating those pages. The good times, you know that it's going to get ate up around here. I like to do little different things, and I never understood why a lot of stuff in the past has came out to the future, and it just kind of makes sense. And I just know that one day it's all going to pay off. So you all be safe out there. God bless you all. Till the next video. Oh yeah, actually, I'm going to start waiting Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. Those of you that need to be there, be there. And I'll try to upload the video as soon as we're done to see who catches the glimpse, who gets to see it. These are things that I want to be able to share with my daughter and my kids, obviously. These are things that I want to be able to have for future generations, because let's just say I'm going to have a lot of children. And I think it's a wonderful thing if I could be blessed in that way. On God's timing, of course. But thank you all, like I said. What do you all think about my nose ring? Come on, you guys got to say something. Y'all got to tell me something. What do you think? Oh. Y'all got to tell me something. Because, you know, a lot of people might not understand. Some people might. Some people might not. But in the end, it's okay. Because it's nothing but love out here. For the brothers and the sisters in the faith. But there's some things that just make too much sense. Oh. Almost threw away $7 million worth of rare feathers. Some people are like, how is that $7 million worth of feathers? The story behind it. It's actually $8 million, but well, it's a little bit more than that. But thank you all. I keep saying goodbye, but it's so hard to let you guys go. You all are so wonderful, so amazing. So I'm going to keep on uploading these videos. I'm going to keep on doing what I can, because you know what? I feel alive doing this. I feel really alive. So I'm going to keep going on, and I know God will provide. I know. So until then, I know that these videos ain't going to blow up right away. Come on, let's be honest. So I'm going to keep living the way that I do. But as soon as we start making something, I want to be able to donate with my own hands. I want to be able to say, here you go. I want to be able to get my kids something. I want to be able to buy my own groceries sometimes or walk and get me some food. I, of course, as everybody knows, I need my cigarettes. Oh, I need my cigarettes. I hope that Tyson got his world champion belt that I sent him. I really hope so. Actually, I know you did because too much confidence. Now, a lot of people might not understand. Some people might. So I just wanted to say, fair is fair. There you go. I owed you. I love everybody. I love you all. I'm not going to use those for the games, but you know what? I'll trade somebody. You could say, well, yeah. Send somebody. I'll trade them before I use them to buy my cigarettes and they get lost in the sauce. But we still do got those games to play. Yes. Everything under the sun is just a game, man. Only God gets to pick all that. But it was fun. It was something to think about for a while. Like, ooh, even I got scared as shit when I saw mine. I was like, ooh. But it's all just fun and games, you know? Because this is a new time. It's being watched and accordingly. It's just sin no more is what Jesus told.